The magical forest operates as a perfectly balanced ecosystem, one that is heavily dependent on a central, ambient energy source. That keystone power generator is the rainbow star, a specific artifact that maintains environmental equilibrium across the entire biome. Operating routinely within this stable environment is a civilian logistical unit composed of 4 transport coaches: Rocky, Bluey, Sunny, and Poppy. This system has a critical vulnerability. Because the biome's harmony relies entirely on the physical presence of the rainbow star, removing the artifact guarantees an immediate environmental collapse. A sudden atmospheric anomaly, a streak of golden light in the sky, serves as an early warning signal of a distress event at the Crystal Cave. Upon investigation, the Crystal Spirit confirms the unauthorized extraction of the rainbow star by a hostile rogue actor known as the Shadow Goblin. The stolen asset has already been relocated to Dark Mountain, a highly hostile and heavily fortified geographic stronghold. This diagram outlines the severe physical disparity between the two factions. The Shadow Goblin deploys giant rock monsters as his primary defense. Compared to these massive, heavy defense profiles, Rocky's transport unit consists of entirely small, unarmored, non-combat entities. This raises a core question. How can an under-equipped transport squad infiltrate a fortified hostile environment and retrieve a critical asset without any military capabilities? To reach the target, the logistical team transitions out of the safe zone of Glowing Rivers and enters the restrictive, highly dangerous terrain surrounding Dark Mountain. They immediately encounter a perimeter defense. A massive physical structure, the Puzzle Bridge, acts as a rigid security checkpoint blocking all forward momentum. The bridge operates on a strict security protocol. It requires abstract reasoning to grant access, specifically demanding the answer to a riddle about what grows larger when shared. Bluey acts as the squad's social intelligence specialist, identifying friendship as the required input to successfully deactivate the bridge lock. Successfully bypassing the security architecture demonstrates that the squad's effectiveness relies on cognitive flexibility and social intelligence in high-stakes environments. Upon arrival at the Dark Mountain core, the Shadow Goblin immediately deploys his primary physical defense, the giant rock monsters. To counter this, the team initiates asymmetrical synergistic tactics. This tactical layout illustrates how the squad must split their focus to dismantle the superior defensive line. Bluey executes the first phase. By actively pulling aggro, Bluey fractures the enemy's rigid defensive formation, drawing targets away from the center. Sunny follows up with environmental manipulation. Deploying high-intensity lighting neutralizes the vision radii of the newly displaced enemies. Taking advantage of these blind spots, Poppy runs rapid reconnaissance. This maps out a hidden, highly specific infiltration corridor. Rocky steps in as the heavy unit. Applying targeted kinetic force clears the remaining structural blockades directly from Poppy's designated route. With the path clear, the team initiates a high-velocity extraction. They leverage their innate momentum as transport vehicles to rapidly navigate the broken infrastructure, allowing Rocky to secure the Rainbow Star. The Goblin's superior kinetic force was rendered useless. It was neutralized by the flawless execution of coordinated, multidisciplinary squad tactics, rather than a stronger physical attack. The successful handoff of the Rainbow Star back to the Crystal Spirit immediately terminates the dark magic threat. The biome experiences immediate, measurable stabilization. Flora spontaneously blooms across the sector, and natural energy flows return to the rivers. Analyzing the failure of the Shadow Goblin reveals a strategy fatally flawed by its strict reliance on isolation and monolithic brute force. The core mechanism driving the protagonist's victory is the force multiplier. Highly specialized individual capabilities multiply together to produce an exponential level of effectiveness. Whether securing a magical biome or navigating complex modern challenges, courageous, collaborative teamwork serves as the most effective weapon against asymmetrical threats.